Obviously, playing up against New Mexico again, that team's always such a tough matchup and a tough game for you guys. Just what can you take from that last game against those guys, if anything, coming into the night?
Well, this is another team we've had great battles with, and we have so much respect for them. We know how good they are. They've got probably one of the best front lines in the country, and the Player of the Year, Kendall Williams, and Huey always plays great against us. And he's hit shot after shot against us that have been timely. And, so Delaney, and they got a lot of good players, and so we got our work cut out for us, no question. But the great thing about our guys, they're resilient, they're tough, and we're battling. We're a couple shots away from being a great team.
What did you do in the second half? You guys played a great second half against them. They got out to a pretty good start in the first half. What did they do well first, and what did you do well second?
Well, when you look at the tape, there's sometimes you run good offense, you miss shots, and it's not good offense because you miss shots, and then other times you run bad offense and make the shots. So it's kind of a combination of both, and that dug us a hole. And when we dug that hole, it became a little bit too much. We cut it to 5 there in the second half and had the ball, and got the tempo and got our offense going at our right tempo.
I know you missed a couple layups in that first half too, and I know you talked about just kind of whether or not they blocked any of those shots. That they kind of redirected them a lot, especially when
they've got such good size that they can. That can always be a factor, and sometimes you think, I had to miss that layup, I had to miss that shot, but sometimes when they got shot blockers, the guys end up looking around trying to find them a little bit, and you can't get into that.
Coach, all the close losses this year, lost 3 in a row. How is kind of the mental psyche of the team right now?
These guys are great. They're resilient, they're tough. We're not spending any time over spilled milk. What happened in the past is done, and that we can do about it now. We can learn from it, get better at some of the things we need to get better at, so that it doesn't happen again. But that's basketball. You're a couple shots away from being a great team, and that's the focus of these guys, is that we're so close to being a great team that we have to get that extra little percentage to make us get there.
Is it more frustrating? I mean, this is a results-oriented game, so whether you lose by 1 or 20, in the end, it's the same thing.
Yeah, well, it's true. Sometimes when I'd rather have a team that competes every night than have a team that gets beat by 20 and 30 and then competes once every 5 games. I mean, I'm always proud of the way these guys battle, and got our hearts ripped out a few times, but I'd rather have a team that battles the way we do.